the feeling. Come back to me. Got the feeling. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me.
Welcome, friends and folks, to another day at SKOAR College Gaming Club, powered by Gigabyte networking partner TP Link. Today, we are at Rajasthan Technical University for another exciting best of one match, and the prize pool is going to be of massive 10,000 rupees. The teams that will be in front of us are going to be unknown deities who will be taking on Crusaders. And the storytellers for the match, me, that you can see right now, and we also have the most amazing Edge along with him. We've got a dinosaur in the background too, so don't miss him out.
Not really sure if it's a dinosaur or rhinoceros, but yeah, it's some kind of a really big mammal, and well, it is gonna be interesting to see what the Mr. Dinosaurus have has to say about the match. But also looking at these two teams, I'm looking forward to see how things pan out as well. But one thing's for sure, I mean, I do not want to see Ascent. Come on. I mean, we have a lot to talk about coming out with the new episode as well. We have a lot to talk
True.
about. But for first things first, we will talk about the prize pool now coming up on our screen. Massive 10,000 rupees. First place winner taking away 5,000 of it. And second place, well, they still get a huge chunk of it, 3,000. And the third place winner, they'll be getting away with 1,500. And the MVP of the entire tournament, well, that is the MVP of the finals, uh, they will be getting 500 for themselves. And as you already,
Absolutely.
said the two teams, Crusaders and Unknown DTs. Now, well, let's take a quick look at the players themselves.
Absolutely. Again, and you were talking about not wanting to see a scent. And fortunately for you, we will be playing on that exact map where an unknown DTs will be up against the side of Team Crusaders. Now, both of these teams have been performing really well in this tournament, though since the new episode is out now, I want to see how well would they be adapting to the meta, or are they going to stick to the exact same things that have been going on? Because the changes that have been on Deadlock, I mean, there have been mixed reviews about it. People have been thinking if it's viable to pick Deadlock or not, but I still think that maybe in terms of the sonic sensors, yes, it might not be that useful, but in terms of the barrier mesh, oh my god, that is a humongous wall out there. So maybe teams can try and pick that up and block off a few of those extra angles which you always had to worry about. And basically, just talking about Ascent, right? We were discussing beforehand as well, just before the match started, as to how a deadlock barrier mesh can basically block both the B main as well as the market entry. So it can help you out a lot in that term, at least slowing down the attackers. But as of now, looking at this agent select edge, I don't think so. We're going to see any cheeky changing picks.
I mean, since the changes have just arrived, I think the players want to keep it simple. They don't want to test out something new, especially since this is the grand finals. It's a best of one, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot make any mistakes here because once you try to make a plan, if it doesn't go in your favor, you might be looking at the second place, and that's something that these none of these teams actually want. Both of them wants to be at the top. Both of them want that first place winner, and also the
Choose your
championship that goes with
agent.
it. It's not just the money; it's also the bragging rights that they get.
Absolutely. Bragging rights again are also amazing for all the winners out there. But again, looking at this agent composition, yes, we're not seeing the standard Ascent composition, right? We're seeing Killjoys, we're seeing Brimstone into the mix, Sky for Rimuru, and also we normally see just a Jet as a single duelist, but this time around we're seeing a double duelist composition coming in the form of Jet as well as Raze. So I really want to see how Sam and Zyber would be, playing this out because seeing their comp, it should be pretty solid for the early aggression. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know how solid they would be able to do on that defense, especially talking about the nerfs that the Killjoy turret has just got, wherein the range has been reduced and now it's basically a cone shape area that it's going to watch. It used to watch 180 degrees. Now it only is going to take care of 100 degrees, and you can basically see the amount of area that it's going to cover. So I think so that could potentially hit hard. So I like the fact that the defenders have picked up a Cypher in this case because we don't usually see Cypher a lot, but I still we've seen it in the pro scenes as well, right? Nat's picking up the Cypher on Ascent and he literally just staying inside his camera, watching everything that happens out there. So maybe you can try and put those cameras up, but we'll talk about that how it eventually pans out as again simple trips towards the B side. The setup for the Cypher goes there, while everyone from the side attackers are going in for an
Cover going here.
Well, they're trying their best now. The play is going to be towards A. The guiding light now coming in. The lobby pop. The players are already into the side. Sky Rays Brim making it in. Planting now. Oh, but he just jumps out in the open. What is this?
Well, sometimes things happen and you do not exactly know how, but for now, Roy Bucky not going to survive that. Incendiary is just going to stop Chippy Chippy Chappa Chappa.
Shadows traveling.
Not going to sing the entire song though. So the smoke as well to find a little bit of a room, but it's a 2v3 situation, so Crusaders would need to make a play at this point. Otherwise, it's going to be troublesome for them. Chippy Chippy, finally moving forward.
enemy remaining.
Shot seems to be
Last
totally
player
unaware as he
standing.
goes for a second, but Zyber shuts him down finally. Now it's going to be a game of bringing down the Rosie. Zyber peeks again, but Zevis is the one who wins the trade out. Does not have enough time to go in for the defuse. And it was Zyber buying enough time for his team. The first round going in for unknown DTs.
Yeah, one on the board already. And well, looking at the lineup itself, right? The Jet and Race combo, I would prefer that any day. Having a double duelist combining with Killjoy as a sentinel, and then you have a couple flashes on the Sky, which are regenerative, by the way. So that is gonna be a massive advantage for them coming in. But the defenders, I see a very weird
Revealing
profile
area.
coming in. This is kind of confusing.
Yes, that is indeed true because we don't usually always see the force buys into the second round, but it can basically surprise the opposition. So I still would say it could be viable if in case they are able to get a few of the extra picks. But as of now, Newman is just going to hold his space, just to take a pick on Rimuru, and that's a flash down. Deadshot finally finishes him off. The control has
Captain
been
Jim.
lost and a shot by Royal Bucky right onto the head. Oh, good enough. Zyber finds some timing inside that smoke. The sign is there, the plant will go down. Retake needs to take place. They've still got Rage to play around, so Zevis can definitely provide a solid entry. Cover. In the meantime, the ghost in the hand is able to take down, get better of Papita. I love the names though. Nate's gonna push back Zyber from behind the generator now. The spray down comes in, none of them is connecting, and both of them are posing the exact same spot. Sam gets one, Gubber taken down. Still
Last
holding the
player
angle of hell. The
standing.
time is going to take now. Zyber has been taken down. So have enough to actually go in for the defuse? I do not think so. No, they actually have a lot of time to go for the defuse. Zevis wins that out. And eventually, that should equalize
Team
the odds
A.
1 and 1. Yep, they had 4
What
seconds.
How did this happen? I mean, they were supposed to be the one with the weapon advantage as well, and somehow the attackers, they throw it away. They threw away the lead, and well, as you said, it is going to be equalized now, so things are going to be close, that is for sure. This is not going to be one of those one-sided affairs. This is going to be one of those, you know, anything can happen kind of game.
There.
forward. This is gonna be a little slow paced round here now coming in. 3. Oh, what's that one? Cyber now comes a pain shell onto the mark. Goes back taking a lot of damage. Hackers almost died. Almost goes down there. Unfortunately, maybe he did not want to take himself here. But Gubber will be the one dropping that first one with the man advantage. Now both the players are pretty tagged up. Cyberman says no heal for another 30 seconds there. So the plan is going to be on the other side of the map. Onto the deck. Paranoia comes in. The door will be going down. Meanwhile, they still have a man disadvantage here. Cooney, oh boy. That's a 2-man disadvantage now, but the plan is ticking. The spike is still ticking.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Enemy kill.
It just seems that Crusaders wanted to take their advantage. Daddy right on the face. Headshot has been
Last
taken.
player
Now
standing.
It's double remove, doubling it up as well, but Zeus will be able to finally shut Sam down. That's a 1v2 situation for
Last
Sky.
player
Up against
standing.
the Raze and
Clutch.
Cypher, and he wins both of those duels. I was just about to mention how weak Gubber was on 14 HP. Sam finds the timing, finds the opening. And man, oh man, gets a clutch round for his team. Now we know it is pretty difficult to get rounds on attack on the map of Ascent, but you know that meta has basically been for the EMEA region and the NA region. If you always look at the Pacific side, you see that no matter what kind of win rate is onto those western areas, here it's entirely different. Lotus was an attack-centric map, but my god, Pacific teams get more round on the defense. And the same thing kind of goes for the Ascent. It's a defense-centric map, but teams tend to get rounds on their attack. So the bonus composition is also helping out. The shots like these will also be hurting a lot to the members of unknown DT Crusaders at this point. Have to play it smart and safe. Spectre in the hand of Gabbar Singh, being pushed back from market. Kind of opening. Yeah, they do actually.
They actually just run into the side altogether. Wait.
Spike planet.
What
My
they
ult's
do
ready.
is they just push it.
Last player standing.
And somehow it is
Not
working
ready
out
yet.
for them. And
Revealing area.
well, Bucky has a new Vandal here. I want to see how this one. This one's gonna pan out, but nah, we're not even gonna hear the new Vandal as of now. But that's
Right.
gonna be another round. So the equalizer will not be coming in. 3-1 here.
Yes, that is true. Okay, so we're seeing finally now the animation. So Fallout animation is actually pretty cool, you know. Zyber's now picking that up. Cheers to the Observer, showing us the amazing rifle, new skin that is out. But yes, round not equalized and the lead is basically moving forward. And we normally see Sova on Odin in the map of Ascent. This time around, we are seeing him on the Ares though. Some problems in those finances. After the recon dart, if it scans anyone, he will go in for that spam. No one being scanned for that. Boombot as well was pushing Zyber back. While on towards the other side, we are already seeing
I've
Boombot
got
playing
your
way too
trail.
aggressive.
Found
Finding that one extra spot in the body will be able to take him down. Hackerman being caught by the Seekers should be able to survive. Zivas was able to shut down Rimuru with the abilities. Paint shells causing a lot of problems to Stopper. Then gets the pick. Avita taken out
down.
of the pick. Then Royal Bucky as well with the Aries. Zyber follows
One
him up, sets
enemy
him down.
remaining.
Can he get double? Yes, he
There
will.
you
And that is going to be Sam finishing off Hacker. All the fights being taken on different fronts and all the fight being won by unknown deities.
Boy, oh boy, they are making it look easy. And look at the bank building up as well. Now, Sam and Zyber, both of them have plenty of money there to work with. But the side of the defenders, I do not see an eco round coming in. They are, you know, they're just consistently,
Keep it up.
constantly buying. Like these 4 buys, I don't understand. Once again, look at this. We have a couple of Vandals, a Guardian, a Spectre, and a Sheriff. Like, what is this?
Satchel out.
By the way, they don't. One of the Vandal does not even have a shield on to back it up, but still they're actually winning out on their trades. Chippy was able to take Sam out, and that too with the Sheriff. He's been pretty aggressive in towards that mid. We've always seen the members of Crusaders being pretty aggressive towards the mid. Now he wants to take that rifle. Will be able to get that. But the question is, does he know what's on the other side of the smoke? Yes, he does get the spike down
Spike
as well,
down,
but
mid.
Cypher will be able to shut him down. Both of them just disrespecting, not using any utilities to go out of that smoke. But man, that was pretty bold of them to do. Still, coming out with a 1-for-1, they do not have the numbers advantage, so they have to make a play at this point. And for some reason, the rotation by Crusaders is being pulled towards the A, and the reason for that is because every time we have seen on towards the attack, unknown DTs make some presence known towards B, and then they end up planting towards the A, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
Well, they still have a man advantage
30
here
seconds
coming in from the
left.
side of defenders. They do have the neural thefts coming in, but they don't want to use it yet. There is a tripwire here, which is gonna be revealing one of the plans.
One enemy remaining.
That is
My ult is
so
ready.
unfortunate. You could have jumped that, but the spike is on the other side of the map. The plant will be inevitable. 13 seconds on the clock, but the health is not there.
Ten
It's just not
seconds
there. The
left.
recon now coming in well, but he can also pulls out the
Spike
Unders for some
planted.
reason. Will not be able to get him. Oh, that is so unfortunate, but it's still a 1v2. The Painter will be now coming in. A shotgun and a satchel as well. The meanwhile, Shock Dart will not be dealing any damage, and this pretty much reveals his position. 1 versus 2 situation, Raze. What can he do?
It surely does. I mean, but
One enemy
they
remaining.
should know where he is. No, they do not. Hacker has been taken out. And Zyber now in a 1v1, and Royal Bucky will not be able to get the shot in.
Oh.
Zyber has been immaculate on this race. 18 HP clutch.
That was absolutely phenomenal coming in from him, and the confidence that he had there in that particular round as well to clutch out that 1v2 makes it the 5th on the board for them. But the defenders, they are gonna be banging their heads as they should have had that clutch. It was a 4v2
There.
if I'm not wrong, with the spike as well in their sight. Oh boy, that has to be heartbreaking now. But let's see. I wanna look at the economy once again coming in from the side of defenders. Are they investing again? Because if they are, then that's not a good thing. As the Painter will be pushing away Omen in the meanwhile. 3 players on towards B. That's a
Support
miss.
coming in. Boombot.
What is happening?
They actually get a double concussion with the Sky Dog.
One enemy
Right
remaining.
onto their face. That's gonna be Sam taking out Chippy. It's just strange all around the map being won by unknown DTs. They pushed up in towards the market on the back of Boombot, on the back of the Trailblazer, Skydog. They got the concussion on both of them and then just tried to beat both. Still had that advantage, not a pretty spray coming in, but Royal Bucky gets the job done, gets one, but he's down to 19 HP. The recon, and I missed the mark, so will not be the position of that shot. So just going for a peek. Moru is the one who gets that final pick on Royal Bucky. Another round for unknown DTs, and this is them on attack side. I don't know how solid they'll be on the defense.
I mean, once again, having a double deal is set up, you probably need to get as many rounds as you can in the attacking half as well. They do have the rocket launcher now available for Raze. They do have the Blade Storm coming in from Jed. They do have the lockdown available, and also the Arbiters trying to go for that post-ban play. The only thing that the side of defenders have is Resurrection. I mean, that is gonna help them secure a round. You also have to maybe get that information, but let's see how they play in right. Guiding light clearing the corners into a game. Omen playing really close, but the recon. What is this?
Omen goes in for the TP, for the step. Gives him another opportunity, but he would not be able to capitalize on that as Showstopper was right on his face. Zabby was able to take him down. No one detained in the lockdown because everyone had to respect it. That's a 4v4 situation.
Spike planted.
Tool for the side
Get out
of
of my
Crusaders.
way.
Spike has been planted. That's gonna be the Blade Storm popped off.
Forward.
Sam with those blades. The head was visible. Shot
one.
connected. Royal Bucky taking Rimuru down.
It's still doable.
And the
They still have a
winner.
man advantage here for the Shadow defenders. Dual Theft is still available. I don't know why he's not using it. Dashing into the slide. That was not a great idea here, but Cyber, as long as you're alive, there is the hope
One
for the side of
enemy
attackers.
remaining.
There you go. It's Sam with the double here, actually. And in the meanwhile, Cyber gets taken down, but Sam clears it out with a triple. Gets the 7th on the board, and it just looks like a cakewalk for the side of attackers.
A pretty decent post plant coming in. Hell was kept unchecked, and in every other round we are seeing someone or the other playing in Hell, winning out the rounds for unknown DDs. Once it was Zyber in that 18 HP clutch. Now it was
Here.
Sam, and the support coming in from his teammates. I really love the way that they're setting up
safe.
for all of this post plant, right? But on the other side, we've been talking about how unknown DTs are a double duelist composition. This would be solid on attack, but on the other side we have a double sentinel. This should literally be unstoppable on defense. I mean, all right, I wouldn't exactly say unstoppable, but should have more rounds on defense. Zyber again. Yes, gets Ackerman out. And that is going to be problem. No Sage, no Resurrection, man down, and that's make it two because Deadshot wins his own fight as well. Chippy has been taken out. His aggression punished this time. Free control taken, and the site is theirs to plant.
Spike planted.
Royal Bucky.
Last player standing.
Down. Rimuru as well.
Flawless.
Be able to win out his own duel in the mid. Sam just wrapping up the job.
Chill out.
Fighting bodies over the other bodies, and that's just then, utilizing a few of those extra blast packs because they are so far ahead in the economy.
I mean, he's sitting on a 15-5. Look at him. He's just comfortably sitting there. 12-6 on the Jet. I mean, the other players, yes, they are supporting him. But all they need to do is just stay alive because both of these duelists are doing the job for their team. As they get the 8 on the board, this does look like a one-sided affair at this point, you know? I mean, the second round made me maybe think as if this was gonna go down the wire. He did not check that corner. He checks it at the end. Oh my lord. Cyber gets that hacker. Misses his face. Sam gets him double.
Last player standing.
A triple as well with a beautiful headshot on the Zivit. Omen, cheapy, choppa. How well can you choppa this? 1 versus 5.
I mean, Crusaders are literally going dooby at this point. They're not looking
They are
winning
going
any of their
dooby-dooby.
fights.
Spike
They
planted.
need some kind of magical van, and they will not get it as Zyber shuts down the entire
I'm telling you,
roster.
scared
It
yet?
goes boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we
Is
went
this
for the
game
full
over yet?
song. I do not want to call it out.
This
but
game's
okay,
already
I'll be the
over,
devil's
bro.
ad-
I'm telling
I'll
you.
be the devil's advocate. There might be a possibility for a comeback coming in from
I do not
Crusaders
see
at
that
this
happening. I
point.
mean, I feel like okay, my question here, where is the timeout? Why are you not taking a timeout? You have timeouts in game. When you're losing, you're not having the momentum. That is when you take a timeout, regroup, talk to your team, and bring out the A game. Maybe this is the play. Omen gets one. Shouts it out of there.
down,
No,
B.
he takes down the boombox. Spike is out in the open. I hear a rocket launcher on the other side of the map. But Sam does manage to get that kill. Eurostep now coming in. Resurrection is available for the defenders here.
Yes, that is indeed true. And Crusaders
Get
are
out of my
actually going to
way.
push forward in towards the B main. Will get one. Can they get the second? Is going to be the question. And the answer is
One
absolutely
enemy
no. But Cypher! This man is being out of this world, and it's just last man standing on the other side. So, I don't think so. Royal Bucky would be able to survive this.
Last
fight.
player
No,
standing.
He actually will be.
Spike down, B.
Well, wait a second. It's much more doable now, but do we anticipate the position of Sam? The recon should reveal it, and yes, it absolutely does. Hunter's Fury being used up, and Sam will be able to dodge every bit of it.
I got the spike.
Giving the footsteps as well, but the cloudburst goes out. Will be able to plant in the spike. The question is, will he go on B or will he directly rotate towards the A? And the answer is going to be towards the A. Now, this is becoming
30
even more
seconds
difficult
left.
for Royal Bucky to pull this one off from this point. I mean, he's done his part. He got a
True.
2K, but he needs to close things out as well to make it count.
I think he had his video well uncalled for over there, but this might just be the center on the board, and this is going to be an interesting
Spike
play. He
planted.
does have the blades out as well on Jet. But we have to wait now. A 1 versus 1. This is the same angle that Ray's played in multiple times. This is the same angle. All of them are playing in, and the drone is now gonna be coming in. Will he check it? Yes, he does. Does he spot him? I think he did. Yes, he did. He did. Yes, he's waiting. He's going for the snap. Where is the recon? 20-second no recon. This is the perfect time for the blades around as well. He misses all the right clicks. All the blades miss. He goes for the spray, and he does not connect. Royal Bucky with a triple.
Ooh, and the retro aesthetic attack, kill animation. Really
Clutch.
love that. Really love that. It's not
Never
exactly
give up.
retro, but more or less like a rainfall, but it gives that vibes.
Last round before the switch.
Save nothing.
2 and 9 though. Can we see a 9-3 curse happening? Or is it going to be a 10-2? Because again, looking at the alt economy, Resurrection has been available for a while now, but it's just that Sage has been falling off quite early on in the fights
True.
and is not being able to utilize that. On the other side, you've got the showstopper, you've got the orbital strike, a very
Let us
solid
hunt.
R2 going for the site execute, solid one for the post plant as well. Operator being brought on
Scanning
by
ahead.
Sam, so he will be playing in mid. That should not be any major problem though, because no one's peeking
I've
mid
got
from
your
the
trail.
Crusaders. Stacking up towards the A side though, and speakers have been listed on the back of the AWP picked up. Going to go down, from on the other side, Omen smoke in towards the mid. And it gets someone. Yes, it definitely does. But the unfortunate side of it is Zyber also falls on the back of it. Pop flash coming in. A solid play by Rimuru. Judge in hand was able to shut down Z-Biz. That's gonna be another spray down.
One
Another
enemy
classic,
remaining.
and that is much more than sufficient for him. Ackerman welcomed by the Judge in hand and Papita to shut down the lurker. I mean, the only
Switching
time
sides.
Zyber has died was on the back of his own Brimstone's ultimate on him.
True. I mean, that was the. I think he kind of did that on purpose. Yeah, I think that was purely intentional. Maybe
Yeah, it
not.
was.
Maybe. Maybe he
It
wanted
was
to just get himself, maybe he was like, just die once, just die. But anyway,
No, I'm
2 to 10.
I'm on the skin that you have in your hand right now. Give me that gun.
Oh, the Oni. Is it? Oh, you mean the new Vandal? I still have to go through the patch notes. I feel so bad right now not being able to read all the patch notes because I know there are a lot of changes.
It's pretty nice.
But let me ask you this. 10 to 2. Do you still want to be the devil's advocate and say that there is still a chance that there is a comeback?
Someone needs to be. So I guess I will be. I mean, I'm always the optimist, right? So might as well just think that
What are you,
if
Optimus Prime?
this pistol round. No, I can't give those solid speeches, man. Come on.
I mean,
Zyber yet again though.
man gets me all hyped up. Optimus Prime, every
Every time.
movie, every end. I mean, come on, that is just bussin'.
That is true. Indeed true. Just like how unknown DDs have been hyping all of us up. Royal Bucky though was able to hit one and has got utility in the hand. Recon will be able to scan Rimuru, but no one to utilize that information. Rubber Sting again, contact being made. Rimuru will start to roll out as well. Boombot being sent up, should spot out Ackerman. While on the other side, Sam not being able to win the duel. Z-Wiz wins it out and now has control of
Last
the
player
fight, but
standing.
Rimuru, the
30
hard on the
seconds left.
wheels, should be able to get him down. Maybe not, maybe yes. As it's going to be another pistol going for unknown DDs.
$11 to 2. Now, this is the time where you probably have to force every single round and take it one round at a time. I mean, all I'm gonna say is they do have the potential. The only thing that they have to do right now is play a little more coordinated. Look at the way that they spread out on the map. Omen is on towards A. Rage is now making his way towards B. That's a 4-to-1 split. And why is the Omen lurking? You have a couple of Sentinels, Sage and Cypher. They're not the ones lurking. It's the Omen, the controller, the smoker. Going for it. Oh, walk straight into it. Gabbar Singh is gone. That's a 4 versus 5 pretty early into the round.
And that to the one in which you needed the man advantage. And it's 3 Marshals. Sam gets another one. Going to be one more, maybe. Same fate. That's going to fall into the rest of them as well. Royal Bucky still trying to stand strong, but would not be for long as the right click on Classic did the trick. Hackerman, though, with the Spectre in hand, was able to somehow try and bring it back from the brink of the field.
One
He will
enemy
have to check his
remaining.
corner as Hackerman was taken down. Zivas does take it. He's got the spike in hand, so should be able to plant it as the Ancients should give him the information about the position of Raze. But does he anticipate this long flash from Rimuru? No, he does not. He finally sees him. The top helmet top flash comes in 18 HP on Rimuru. Not heal himself, but the satchel comes in front of him and Rimuru will be able to shut him down from the other side. Pretty chaotic though, but still.
Match point.
Gonna be unknown DTs.
Match point now
Let's go.
coming in. Championship point as well here. Unknown DTs. What a show.
Oh, outlaw.
20,
Outlaw being brought out by Sam.
21-7 and 29. Both of these duelists, 41 kills
Are they
between each
asleep?
other and 16 deaths. Come on, that
at
has to be
Rimuru, though.
impressive.
Look at Rimuru, 13, 6, and 14. 14 assists. Like, come on, dude. That is nasty. Shot, and the thing is, recon, no one clears it out though. The smoke is going to go down, so no one can capitalize on the back of it. I want to see Outlaw being in play though. Everyone on the side of Crusaders currently in a main. He was able to get a kill. Ram 1, Chippy, shuts down Rimuru 2. Marshall not being able to do the job they wanted it to do. Zyber now wanting to take that space away from Chippy. But does he anticipate this position? Chippy might have an idea. He spotted the barrel. But he's walking out in the open. And he gets one and he will run out alive. That could be a massive miss from Hackerman. Should have gone for that trade as Zyber now doubles it up to paint shells to stop anyone from pushing in the main. And Sam with the outlaw gets a shot, gets the reload as well. No one's gonna be able to walk in A and on towards the B. You've got the killjoy.
3 versus 2 now. The defenders with the man
30
advantage.
seconds
I
left.
have no idea how the tables have turned.
One
Zyber might
enemy
just get
remaining.
another one here. That's all down.
Spike down,
Ace now
mid.
in a 1 versus 3.
Defenders
Scratch that.
win.
It's all over. 13-2. This was a cakewalk, as I said, for the side of unknown DTs. That was a pretty quick match now, wasn't it?
A massacre indeed. 13 and 2, only dropping a couple of them wherein Zyber only fell to the orbital strike. I'm still so I mean, like it kind of was funny at the end of the day, but 5 first bloods on the hand of Zyber. See, no, the guy was doing all he needed to do, being the top tier duelist that everyone wanted him. And whenever he was falling, Sam was right there to assist him out with the ACS of 428 and 367. That was crazy performance. Dudes were smurfing in the lobby.
For sure. They actually were kind of just, having fun left, right, and center. What started as, the first 2 rounds were pretty close. We thought maybe this might go down the wire. But then moving on further, well, it just leaned towards one side and it just never recovered now, did it? Now, you had your piece to say. I had my piece to say. Mr. Dino, do you have anything to say? Well, he was speechless as well. So, after their game, I'm terrible at jokes. I know. Don't please ignore me.
It's fine. I enjoyed that.
But
segment.
but yeah, looking at the scoreboard now, things are pretty clear, right? Both the dealers went ham. They had some really good support coming in from the Brimstone and the Sky as well. And Killjoy, well, she did her part as well. So once again, congratulations to the side of Unknown DTs. Unfortunate for the side of Crusaders as they will be the runners-up, taking away 3,000 once again. But it's not just about the moolah, it's about the bragging rights that the side of Unknown DTs have.
That is indeed true. So again, a very solid performance and definitely deserving to be the winners of the first prize. And I think so the MVP should go to Zyber. That's my prediction. I think so. You're going to agree with me on that point as well. Maybe Sam could be the contender for that, but I mean, Zyber has been on top in that leaderboard in terms of kill, in terms of first bloods, ACS. You count anything, that man definitely deserves to be the MVP. But a great performance from the entire team, all in all, because the smokes on Brim were all always on point. And Sky, my oh my, the initiations were absolutely insane. Those flashes, even the trailblazers, you knew the regrowth was there whenever it was needed, and seekers to provide in those entry towards the sites too, and giving the mid-round information. And all in all, a great play. Cypher also doing his job while he was on the defense because they did not lose. Except for 2 rounds, they were still very solid. It was anchoring the B side alone, and that too in an amazing way. Now, I know you look actually very smart. No need to adjust your hairs time and time again. But seriously, that was a very fun game to cast with you, especially being on the desk. I was having a lot of fun.
I mean, all I'm saying is the audience did not see what I was doing with my head, but thanks for pointing it out. Thanks for pointing it out. I mean, it's all messy. Okay, I had to come over here pretty quick because I was also very excited for the match as well. So I did not really have time to let's say style my hair for now. But I'm pretty sure next time I sit here in front of the camera, I'm pretty sure I'll look a little better than I look right now.
I mean, Dan was going to definitely agree with that. But all in all, it was a great play and
True.
a great game and fun being on the rest with you guys as well. Thank you so much for everyone out there for joining us and being with us on this journey in this great grand finals. You all were watching SKOAR College Gaming Club, powered by none other than Gigabyte and networking partner TP Link. Now, we will catch you guys in the next tournament next time. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you always get to know where we are going next and what match is upcoming. Make sure to follow us on the Instagrams and all the other socials as well. And maybe we'll be ending up in your college soon. So keep on playing Valorant. Happy gaming. See you soon.
Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me. Don't make me lose my mind, cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me.
Got the feeling, come back to me. Got the feeling, come back to me.